What's going on, my friends? Welcome to today's video. I'm so excited to share with you guys the meals that we had to eat this past week, some of our absolute favorites. So I'm excited to share with you guys. Thanks so much for being here. We're gonna go ahead and get on into the video. All right, guys, tonight for dinner we are having the barbecue chicken sandwiches. I have 2 chicken breasts in my smaller crock pot here, and then I just poured the entire bottle of this Cattleman's Carolina Tangy Gold in there. I've got it on low, and I'm just gonna let it cook for about 6 hours or so. I'll come back on here whenever I have my plate to show you guys. Here is my plate. Oh my gosh, you guys have got to try this. It is so simple and easy. We'll not talk about my bun being upside down though, okay? All right, to start this recipe out, we're gonna be mixing the sauces like together to pour on the meat in the crock pot. So I've mixed in some Better Than bouillon here with 1 cup of warm water. We're gonna add that to our bowl. Then we need a 1/2 cup of low sodium soy sauce. It's kind of a lot. Okay. Trust the process, right? And then I happen to have dark brown sugar, so it calls for 1/3 cup of dark brown sugar. And I don't have a 1/3 cup measuring cup, so I'm using my 2/3, and it's marked 1/3 on the inside here. Perfect. Next, we're going to do 1 tablespoon of sesame seed oil. And then the last thing is minced garlic. We're going to do, it says 3 cloves of minced garlic, so I'm just going to eyeball what we think 3 cloves would be, or a little more. I love garlic. It's probably like 6 cloves. Now we're just gonna go ahead and give this a good whisk to get all of the ingredients mixed together. That sesame seed oil is so fragrant. Not a big fan of sesame seed oil. All right. Okay, so next the recipe just calls for layering the meat inside the crock pot. Usually I brown it first, but the recipe doesn't call for that. We're just gonna do what the recipe says today, I guess. I'm lazy, honestly, and I just don't feel like doing it. Alright, so now we're going to take our sauce and we're just going to pour it over the meat. And it says to toss the meat around in the sauce. Alright, and now we're going to put it on low and we're going to cook it for 6 hours. The person who wrote the recipe out says that theirs was done in about 5 hours, but it's 9 o'clock in the morning, 9:30 in the morning, so it's going to be in here for a little while. So we'll come back in just a little bit and we'll finish up the rest. We have a cornstarch to add still and the broccoli to add still, and then of course we'll make some rice and some sides to go with it in just a little while. All right, it's quite a while later. Let's look and see what we got here. Looks like it's cooking up pretty good, and I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of the recipe now, and it needs about another 30 minutes to cook after we do the steps we're fixing to do now. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna remove some of the, what is this? The au jus, the juice, the gravy off of the meats, and we're gonna mix some cornstarch in it, and that will thicken this up. All right, we got that all incorporated. I'm gonna go ahead and pour it back in here. The instructions are not really clear. It says 1/4 of a cup of cornstarch, and then it says to pull out 1/4 of a cup of the juice, but that doesn't make sense to me. So I just did 1/4 of a cup of juice and a tablespoon of cornstarch. I don't know. We'll see. And now I'm going to go ahead and add in 1 bag. This is a Members Mark broccoli florette 16-ounce bag. I'm just going to add that right in. And then I'm going to go ahead and stir that all together. Now, hi baby girl, what are you doing? Alright, I'm going to put the lid back on and let this chill out for about another 30 minutes, and then we should be ready to eat. Alrighty, here it is, all plated up, and it smells delicious. So we're gonna go ahead and eat. I'm interrupting this what's for dinner for a what's for lunch. So many of you guys asked about the Big Mac salad, and it's so simple. There's not even like a recipe. I'm sure if you go online and like Google Big Mac salad, there'll be something out there, but it's really simple. So I've got some ground beef here that I made yesterday, and I just warmed this back up in my microwave just now. I've got some shredded cheese. I've got some hamburger deal pickles. I've got lettuce, tomato, sesame seeds. They're just the great value. And then I've got this Ken's Thousand Island dressing. And it's that simple, and then you just put all the stuff together. So I'm going to do that really quick and show y'all what it looks like. It. You can put as little or as much Thousand Island dressing on there as you want. Don't judge me for how much I put on mine, and I ain't gonna judge you. So now I'm gonna eat lunch. I just got through cleaning the entire house, so y'all have approximately 1 hour to come and visit me before my house is destroyed again. I'm gonna eat lunch now. Thanks for tuning in to my What's for Lunch today. Tonight for dinner, it is Tuesday, so of course it's Taco Tuesday, at least for this week. I picked this up on the grocery haul this past week, and I'm anxious to try it. Cheesy double-decker tacos. So it's the hard shell, soft shell, and then you get the like Velveeta cheese to put in the middle of the two tacos. So sounds pretty good. Just add ground beef and toppings. It says it even comes with taco seasoning, but I already had some of that. We've got some olives, cheese. We've got some salsa from the local Mexican restaurant. We've got some sour cream, salsa verde. Got some regular chunky salsa and some fire sauce. Here is the ground beef. I've already got that all fixed up, ready to go. Got the seasoning in that. And then we have some queso over here. This is the Rico's queso blanco that I showed you guys in my grocery haul this past week. And I don't know how well y'all can see this because the lighting is so bright, but this is my romaine lettuce that's been growing in my arrow garden. And guess what? Mama is going to take some of these romaine leaves off of here tonight, and I'm gonna use this in my taco salad. I mean, I don't know if I'll make a taco salad yet. I might make a taco salad, I might make a taco. I haven't decided, but I'm pretty excited about this. Folks, so I made me one of the cheesy double-decker tacos, and then I also had to have me a taco salad. Looking good, if I must say so myself. Tonight for dinner we're having salmon patties and mashed potatoes and fried squash. So let's make some salmon patties, shall we? I have made these before, so I will leave right here in the iCards, I think it's right here, the video where I made these, and I was like, you know, real detailed about the ingredients and all that stuff. Watch that video, or you can watch this one. It's really easy, but we've got, this is so funny. My dad brought a can of salmon over for me. So we used to use like the regular old, you know, pink salmon that you can get from Walmart. And then Dad gave me a can of this Searchlight pink salmon and asked me if I would make him some salmon patties that he could have for lunch. And I said, of course I will. You know I will. All you gotta do is ask. So I've got 3 cans of salmon here. Jeff has already went through and removed all of the bones and all of that stuff because so we're gonna mix all the ingredients together now. We've got 3 cans of salmon here. For each can of salmon you use, you're gonna want 1 egg. So I've got 3 eggs. All right, and then for each can of salmon that you use, you're gonna want 1/2 cup of plain breadcrumbs. 1, 2, 3. Now, this is where it kind of gets, I put the seasonings that I like in here. Do whatever seasonings your family likes, but you can follow what I do as well. I've got some Badia, however you say that. I've got some pepper, salt, garlic powder, and minced onion. Don't tell Jeff. And now we're just going to incorporate, oh actually, no, first. I have reserved the juice from the salmon, and I'm going to put some of that in here. That will help keep your salmon patties from being dry. I don't really know, I just eyeball it. What was that? A cup? maybe. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and incorporate all of this together. I may have to end up using my hands. Okay, got them outside. We've got them all patted out, but we prefer to cook our salmon patties out on our grill burner. If you've ever cooked salmon patties, you know why, because they will stink up your house. So we got some oil going here. We'll be throwing these things in here in just a minute.
That's a good idea to keep flies away.
So,
Turn the grill on hot and they'll stay off the food while you're cooking.
well, look at you go. Very nice. Well, it is time to eat around here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it smells like a fish camp. But that's okay. I'm ready to dig in. This looks good. We got mashed potatoes. We got some fried squash. And Daddy did the salmon patties.
Alrighty, my friends, that is going to wrap it up for today. Thank you so much for joining. If you were able to find some meal inspiration here today, make sure to give me a great big old thumbs up down below. Subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, y'all. There's a baby. There's a baby. Baby. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the...
Show that salmon what's up.